Welcome, valued employees, to another A Industries video. Today we'll be launching another attack on the Velox Empire. We'll be launching from Blue Bay with Haylee Kerman. Alright Haylee, you've got me. Radio established. Camera feed online. You changed out the light on the defenses with a purple light from a red light. I suppose that's topical. What's that? We've had some changes to the world physics. Well, if the plane can't take off, we'll just have to build a new one. What are you doing? I can still do STOL? Probably? Oh god, you nearly took out the flag. What are you... Okay. Alright. Yes, alright, you're correct. I'll give you that much. So, set your sights on Sandy Island. That's where we'll be assaulting. That's the one. Now, we have a lot of testing to do with the grasshopper, so we've opted to go to Sandy Island over the Kermitsov, just simply because Sandy Island, we've already hit the defenses there once and we don't think there'll be a lot left. If we go in and strike the defenses a second time, we should be able to take the base without much difficulty. And we might not even have to strike it a second time. It may be damaged enough to take as is. But I don't think Haylee will just give it a spin. Is that right, Haylee? Alright. Let's go. Sending me a simulated feed. Ah, very nice. Uh-huh. Get it. Now, we've opted to strike at night, so that when the Velox forces get the information in the morning that they've been assaulted, we'll have, you know, a lot of time to get our defenses in place. Weapons online. I have heard rumours that there have been assaults by the Penguin Empire on the Velox Empire. They haven't been going as well as my assaults, but it sounds like, from what we can tell, the Velox Empire fell back and retreated. It seems strange that the only allied group we know of at the moment in the world. I mean, we're not allied, we have a non-aggression pact, we won't attack each other, but it doesn't necessarily mean we'll work together in any regard. But it does seem strange that the most closely aligned pair, if you like, are the fiercest rivals, in my opinion, right now. You'll notice that with the strange change in world physics that's happened, the cruise speed of the Grasshopper's gone way up, but also the fuel consumption of the Grasshopper's gone way up, so we may well have to do redesign. Performance is similar. Low altitude performance is not quite as good as it was. High altitude performance is better than it was. But a redesign should do the job. We're just approaching now. Not too far away. Seeing some red on everything as it all heats up. Not too hot in there, Haylee? Good. Alright. Prepare to release and pretend to be debris. So you'll see what this tactic is she cuts the engines, sets the fuel tanks on fire, and then drops like debris along with the drop tanks. She'll then turn around and do a strike on the base. Hopefully this will give the Velox Empire the impression that the plane or vehicle travelling over, perhaps even they may mistake it for a rocket travelling at those speeds, exploded and failed to reach orbit. just burned up in the atmosphere. Hopefully, now that she's slightly lower, we'll be able to get her below the radar before they realize that one of the pieces of so-called debris has changed direction and is coming back at them.
We're going to discuss this.
Alright. Not far now. Maneuvering engine off. Just trying to pick up some speed. Alright, Haylee, you're within 10 kilometers. You're in command of the mission, you have weapons free, and you're cleared to strike within 5 kilometers.
Okay.
Coming in a little hard, Haylee. I'm telling you, you can't hit stuff in mid-air with that. I can see through the gun cam. What are you doing? Of course that's what you're doing. Yeah, sure, you'll get it in the end. Where are you choosing as your landing zone, Haylee? If you look there, you'll see a landing pad on the right. Use that one. Later on, we'll deploy our ground defenses. We'll deploy it to the other helipad. So, just so long as you land on that one that you were over when I last saw the gun cam footage, you should be fine. This gun cam footage is very confusing, Haylee. Are you on the pad? Okay, if you say so. Are you zooming out there? What are you doing? How are you moving around so much on the pad? Or are you just shuffling the camera? Okay, that's good. Alright, time to plant our flag. You did remember the flag? Alright. There's their flag. Watch that step, Haylee. Alright, check the coordinate system. Confirm Sandy Island. Excellent.
That's not scary. We'll tell you what.
What is it? I can't see.
It's not moving yourself.
What do you mean send another flag? Fine, okay. We'll send along a flag with the defense craft. Do you want to go pull down the other flag? Haylee, I can see you approaching on the gun cam. Did you pull down the other flag already? Haylee, please respond. Alright, I'll wait. Haylee, I just had a cockpit opening reading. Have you got back in the plane? Haylee, what are you doing? Taking down the flags. Okay. That's fine, I guess. You didn't have enough for VTOL. How did you do that?
Fine, Aaron, you wouldn't get nervous?
Oh, your flying terrifies me sometimes, Haylee.
You're stuck crossing the dust, and I'm gonna just hop.
Don't forget, it's expensive to send these out.
The dust, and I'm gonna just hop.
What do you mean, ooh, a runway? I'm looking at my schematics. I don't see a runway. There's a dock? Is that what you mean? The dock won't be long enough. Definitely won't be long enough.
You're stuck crossing the dust, and I'm gonna just hop.
You're gonna land on the runway? What does that mean? I don't... Just coming up on the left?
Hop.
Oh, what's that noise, Haylee?
That's not.
On the left there, that's not a runway.
We'll tell you
That
what.
is a taxiway at best.
Let's help.
Haylee, I've lost gun cam picture. We are on audio only. Return to the helipad, Haylee.
You're stuck crossing the dust, and I'm gonna just hop.
A jammer.
You wouldn't get nervous?
Okay. We'll take out the jammer then. And once you've taken out the jammer, return to the helipad.
There.
Got it. So you've taken out the jammer?
You're stuck, bro.
I'm hearing some strange noises.
Double dance.
Still in combat? Okay. Oh! Haylee, is everything alright? What was that?
Can you move your foot up much tinier steam?
Oh, you've got the jammer? That's good. Okay, so now you're coming in to land on your helipad, is that right?
Much tinier steam.
Okay, good.
Double dance.
ETA 30 seconds. That's great news. On approach to the helipad. Haylee, what was that?
The LCB snowballs when the avios.
Cutting off maneuvering engines. Why did you say that strangely?
Don't rip it off.
Okay, well, as long as you're on the correct helipad.
Back north.
Alright, good. We'll airdrop the defenses in now. Stand by.
Come with me.
Haylee? Haylee, what's going on? There's some strange noise. I've lost a bunch of feeds from your vehicle and I've lost the gun cam.
We'll tell you what.
You are on the wrong launch pad. Son of a gun-chewing fuck monster! Why the fuck does all this fuck stuff happen to me? Forget my life! Always surrounded by miserable fucking clowns! Like this whole world wants to bend me over and fuck me in the ass! Like I'm some sort of receptacle. Well, these can have a barbecue with a goddamn pig!
There is something. Connection has been lost.
Everyone knows it in we're just at an human heard all one at me.
That's good.
I understand that they're after the mission their war with you and they want a lot of people you'll need it easier to let us in it.
How about you read Andy Day one, the two body?
Service our woman Aston Station will be together.
Sky, no, it's in a Mallory in the two body. For one of us, you're five.
Point center that I'd rather just have stalls and there that we will be the thickest. Everyone not a pool, but it's on and sing on.
What is that? You're Nicholson in the mess. You're Nicholson later, yes, I'm in the single. For 1 hour, but during the sequel.
Isn't it in the bottom of the map?
What?
No, it's all options system that you just get what he when that. Okay, so remember Falconer what he EVA? He's not what he was Zero Lorson Steel.
Son of a gun-chewing funk monster! Why the fruit does all this funny stuff happen to me? Forget my life! Always surrounded by miserable, failing clods! Like this whole world wants to bend me over and find me in the Alps! Like I'm some sort of spanner receptacle! Well, these cows can have a fancy barbecue with a goddamn pig!
They're discussing it on the spot. They need to use this time and they could be the EVA.
For 1 hour, but during the sequel.